Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
There you are. Good morning.
How you doing?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Well, I think I've got the lighting wrong for a start.
A little behind you.
So I might have to
We can see you okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bright behind you, but it looks okay on this screen. Oddly.
All
Yeah. It shouldn't look as good as it does.
all right.
Yeah.
Is that better? I probably ain't no better anyway, is it?
No, it's about the same.
Yeah. So you have a good weekend?
Yes, lovely weekend.
Got to stop touching your head. Stop touching your face. I do it all the time.
I had a good weekend. Most of the U.S. did not have a good weekend.
No.
I fortunately have family that work at Walmart and can procure toilet paper for the household.
Oh wow. That's all
Unbelievable.
Right, yeah.
We drove to Phoenix to get groceries.
I know.
In Phoenix.
And considering it was me and you giving out. Me and you haven't got any excuse really to have empty cupboards, have we? Been saying this for over a month.
It's unbelievable.
I wonder if that works. I'm trying to find.
So you'll notice the ceiling's in a different spot. I moved the ceiling this weekend.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's a bit better.
Yeah, the coin wall's all the way back over there now.
Oh, okay.
And that's I moved up here. So now I also have the coin wall. There's the animals are in front of it right now, but I also have a display case. You can't see it right now.
Yeah. And what's in there?
It's going to be full of coins.
Oh, that's going to be the coin case.
Yeah. Well, I built I was going to put shelves up on the wall, but the sugar gliders tend to like to fly randomly, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah.
Okay. Which are the sugar? Oh, they're like little lizards, dragoning.
No.
What are they?
They're flying squirrels. They are the softest, furriest little things.
Right. And they just tend to fly around.
They jump, and they can jump about 8 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like a cat then. Because it looks like you've got branches or something on there.
On top of the display case? That's a grapevine.
Okay. That's right.
It belongs in the display case, but I don't have an animal in there, so I don't know what to do with it right now. And then there's a saddle. Can you see this? There's a saddle.
Oh, yeah.
And a gas mask in the middle.
Right. You never thought that would come in handy.
Yeah. It comes in handy all the time, but I'll tell you about that later. Not that kind of gas mask.
So have you heard over the weekend what our government is now doing essentially?
No.
It's essentially because it's not geared up for it and because it's not ready for it. They've decided to essentially go for the herd herd, what they call the herd immunity, the herd, which is basically let everybody get it, and then
they'll work it off and let God sort out the rest.
Exactly, yeah. The more people that get it, the better, because then the more chance you can't develop an antidote or anything. Not that you can give hundreds of millions of people.
No. One person got it in the state of Arizona. One person in the beginning, and
Yeah.
they were cured. They were fine. Nobody died. And here we are 2 months later, and still nobody in the state of Arizona has died from it or has it that I know of. And they've shut us down. They shut down schools today.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and people are freaking out. It's not even here.
Well, yeah, but you see, it's a good idea. I mean, I think they should have shut down a month ago. I said it then.
Yeah, wow.
Because you've got to stop the spread of it, and the only way you can stop the spread of it is to contain it. And then you've got all sorts of issues that nobody's talked about yet. Like, for example, I mean, all the elderly rest homes all need closing down immediately. You can't have people going in there and doing what they did to your rest home over there, killing 15 people in one go, that kind of thing.
Actually, I think it's up above 30 now from that one nursing home.
And what about 30?
30
people, wallet gone. And then you've got, all because they're contained. So this herd mentality can't work. Allowing people to catch it, it's just gonna get rid of a lot of people. And
That's
what about
weird.
the prisons? Nobody's been talking about the prisons yet. The prisons are all contained. These people can't go anywhere.
But that's extreme. That's extreme isolation between populations too. So if it does spread in prisons here, it stops with smallish groups. They can control it in prison really easy.
Yeah, not here.
Because they can isolate everybody from everybody else. So if one person comes down with it, they can isolate that person, like send them to the hole, isolate them from the rest of the population, and there's nothing that person can do about it. So it's not like trying to separate the free population. So
no, I mean, you've got the only thing that can work in that situation is like 23-hour bang up where you're just locked up most of the day.
Yeah, and that's 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks or something.
If nobody gets sick in 2 weeks, then nobody's going to get sick, and that's just the thing.
But that all depends on how quick they act, doesn't it? Because if they close it down now, don't allow any more visitors into the prisons, don't allow people to go into these congregated areas, then you're going to slow it down somewhat.
The biggest problem is they still don't know how it's spread. They know it's influenza, but why is it spreading so easily? It's not the normal spread. So that's what's freaking them out.
Freaking everybody out.
Monday morning, we hit 67 viewers.
If there was, where's that?
Here, 67.
Wow.
We just hit 67 people watching. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I haven't mentioned any names because I haven't got my other one in front of me. But to everybody watching, I have no idea who you are. But hello.
It's everybody. Everybody's in here. All right. Popcoin was the first one in. And then I saw Allison somewhere. There she is. Soundwave. CJF Coins is here. Will Snell. He says hi, all.
Hello, Will. CJ.
Dragon Collects is here. Hey, bud.
And, so you got all these people in the prisons. And I'm going to, I reckon 20 to 30%. If they don't get a handle on this, then 20, 30% of the people that are in the prisons are going to bite the bullet. Because it's all right saying you can lock everybody up separately, which you can, but you've got to stop the people going in there visiting them all.
But they don't. Yeah, they don't. But yeah, what I was saying with that was you don't walk in the front door of the prison and then everybody's in one big area.
Oh, they are here.
Oh, see here they're not. I mean, they are doing extended, but you can subdivide a prison pretty well here. I mean, and they can lock it down where people are in groups of under 50 to 100 inmates, probably in a 3,000 prison.
Right.
So they can lock down wings and stuff like that.
When you go to prison here, you go to prison to visit somebody here. You go through the main thing, do the identification business, then you go off and you go into a room, right? And in that room, you wait in that room with everybody else.
Oh, yeah. That's
so all the other visitors. So there could be 100 of you in that room, all in this little tiny room, because you've got to remember the other thing about America is everything's big. All your buildings are big, your rooms are big, the roads are big, right? Over here,
the rooms are big.
you know, quaint little England, where UK, where everything's small. So all the rooms where you have to wait, they're all small. You know. And what was the
So
other thing I was going to ramble on about? I don't know.
I don't know
It'll
now.
come to me in a minute.
Yeah, Ron. Good morning, Ron. By the way, and Sue.
Hello.
Ron says you're 2 months behind, mate.
2 months behind what? Everybody's 2 months behind me. I was giving this information 2 months ago.
I don't know.
Get out of it. We were talking
cool.
about this over a month ago, and and in fact, I put some posts
It's weird.
up, and people told me to f off on Facebook because I put some posts saying that it was scaremongering and all the rest of it. Well, it ain't scaremongering now. What I was talking about.
It's just, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Cleaning products gone, toilet rolls. It's not just the toilet rolls, but you know, cleaning products gone, sanitizers gone, hand soap gone, all this stuff. The tins will be next.
Disney sent me an email. I just have to apologize. I told her I did it, and I was looking at the wrong Friday, so I'll take care of that today.
Okay. And, you know, kick me in the shins and get off the subject as often as you want to, Butch, because I'll just, like, I'm on one this week. Well, everything I'm looking at on the news.
Well, I'm not, you know, and I'm not, you know, no,
so
I understand.
Every now and
we
again,
we need to be able to talk about this a little at the beginning of the show anyway, so, and just catch people up. I mean, we get the news, but I mean, what's really happening? You're welcome, Disney.
This morning from an epidemiologist, and this guy, what he's saying, frightening. You know, the fact that the government is on the opposite side of advice to what the people that know what they're talking about are giving. Do you know what I mean? All comes down to money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a lot cheaper to let the vulnerable pop their clogs. You know, let's kill off the vulnerable, let them go, lose 20-30% of the population.
So this thing basically is going to kill off everybody who's not part of the work population.
I suppose, and those that are, you know, from the ones that are.
Well, I mean, it's aiming at the elderly and the infirm. I mean, the people who probably aren't working right now anyway.
Yeah, and then you've got all those elderly and infirm that do work. You know, disabled people, one thing, other people with illnesses, one thing, another. They do go out to work. So of course they, you know, once they go, then it'll open up a few jobs. Yeah. So if we lose about 5 million people in this country, then that will be about 2 million jobs probably get created. You know, I mean, you've got to look on the one side, you've got a big negative side, and on the other side, there's going to be people arguing for quite a positive side to it, you know. But another thing that needs mentioning is something I saw.
What's 30%? You're talking 30% death rate in the UK? Is that what you just said?
I think 30% of the vulnerable, 30 or 40% of the vulnerable.
Okay. 30 or 40% of the vulnerable. So
yeah, you take those people and put them in a hole, it's going to be a huge percentage of those people.
Yeah. So
you said 30 people, didn't you?
No. In that one nursing home. Yeah, it went through. Yeah, it went through the one nursing home.
And how many people was there in the nursing home?
150, maybe 200. I don't know. I actually don't know. Probably about 200 at the most.
All right. See, again, everything's bigger over there. Over here, it would be like, you know, a quarter of that.
Well,
but yeah. So if you've got 30 people dead and you've got 150 people actually live there, you're talking about a fifth. So that's 20% immediately.
Yeah.
And without any of the others that are probably going to pop their clogs over the next week or two.
I don't know what's going on with it.
You know, so it's going to be a huge thing going on. And it's all money. It's all about the money because it's a lot cheaper to let this happen now than it ever was.
You guys don't have the infrastructure to deal with it. We're doing drive-through testing here.
No, nothing like that.
People in gowns standing in front of restaurants and grocery stores, and you drive up and get your little test done.
No, absolutely nothing. The information they give out is also is like they lead people up the garden path a bit. So like over the weekend, they've been saying, and last week they've been saying they're making provisions for everybody at work. So no matter who you are, you know, there's going to be a benefit for you if you have to have some time off sick. And we're going to make it so that your employer has to cover this and has to cover that, right? And they're also saying that even self-employed people are going to be able to access some kind of benefit. Businesses are going to be able to access some kind of benefit, right? Well, I'm a business and I'm an employer. And I can tell you, as an employer, Logan has absolutely no idea because he's had no contact from the government whatsoever. And as an employer, him as an employee, and me as an employer, nothing.
Nothing. Huh.
Nothing.
They're trying to do something like that here, like under the same thing, trying to help out the employers and the employees at the same time.
Yeah.
But
So they're saying it's there, but it ain't. It's going to be there for the big people. All the little people like me.
No.
Once you get to a point, I mean, imagine this, Butch, right? Here's our little daily show going on Monday to Friday. Me and you could probably carry on this no matter what, right? And we've got a business to run as well.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, maybe
I've been self-isolated. Yeah.
I know, but what happens if all of a sudden we've got no Logan and we've got no John, and then it's just me here on my own? There's no way I would be able to keep up with things.
No.
You know, what happens if something goes wrong? Because we're all assuming you've got all these people got to self-isolate and all these people are going to go off work, like Italy, lockdown and all the rest of it. But what does lockdown mean? Does that include all the delivery people, all the postmen, postwomen, the people that deliver the parcels? Because without the postman, that's my business gone, finished.
And then
and everybody else out there that relies on internet or whatever, if the post goes, if we lose our postman, that's it. I mean, at the moment, people are swapping their spend to the internet. Can't get what you want at the supermarket, so people are going on eBay and buying toilet rolls and cleaners and that by the box load. You know, Amazon.
You used to be able to go onto Walmart's website and pick stuff out of the store and put and place an order, pay for it, and then go into Walmart and pick it up. And you can't order toilet paper or toiletries on their site now.
No. Oh, you just reminded me. And guess what? Right. So
Michael Cook, I'll look into it.
As you all know, because I've been talking about this with Butch now for over a month, and you all know I've been trying to persuade my wife to get on to the not panic buying, but like let's start planning and getting stuff right. Now she's finally agreed to that, and she sees it herself. So she's like, "Yep, right. We need to. I think yeah, you're right. We need to start doing that now." So we started doing it over the weekend, right? And then we thought, "I know what we'll do is we will go and do it online and get it delivered." Because all of our supermarkets now, the same as yours, will do delivery, right? So we've gone on to do to do some shopping online, not massive amounts, but a couple of bits and pieces. Start getting it, you know. No deliveries, none.
Because they don't want to expose their drivers.
No. So I don't know how many of you that are regulars of ours in the UK, but go online after the show, and if you've done supermarket delivery, just go online, because before we can do our shopping over here, you have to actually pick your delivery day. So you don't do your shopping first and then you pick your delivery day first, then you go and do your shopping, click all the buttons. So go on after the show, Tesco's, Co-op, wherever you shop, and see if there's deliveries. Because if they've all of a sudden stopped all deliveries, either they've stopped all deliveries or people have gone on mass panic.
Do they farm out their deliveries? Is there like a couple of different companies that do the deliveries for the stores? Okay, the stores individually handle their own deliveries, their own vehicle. Okay.
Yeah, Sainsbury's wagon for Sainsbury's, Tesco's wagon for Tesco's.
Okay.
At the moment.
Yeah, you got a Sainsbury's just down the road, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like 2 miles or a mile. If
oh
that.
no, you could walk it in 10 minutes.
It's this far on Google Maps. Yeah, that's all I know.
You could walk. It'd take me about half an hour, but you could, you would walk there in 10 minutes.
Half that's getting across the parking lot.
And then the other way, I've got 12 houses up. I've got a BP garage, which is a Marks and Spencer's shop in the garage. Marks and Spencer's is a good quality. Like over here, I don't know what you would have the equivalent over there, but to go into say Sainsbury's or Tesco's and buy a sandwich, and go into Marks and Spencer's and buy a sandwich, it's been for many years. We've sort of grown up with the fact that Marks and Spencer's is a bit more quality than the others.
Oh, okay. So
it's a good. It's not just a cheap end; it's a good one. Anyway, it's only about 12 houses up, right, for the garage, and again, that's handy. but they will also start selling out of stuff soon because people will be going in now and buying petrol. You know, those of you that haven't thought about that even. Petrol. How many of you, like my wife, will and some friends that came down to see us at the weekend, how many of you will normally just keep a quarter of a tank with, and just you don't spend too much, you just keep your tank at about a quarter or so. You know,
Keep
now's
it
a
full
good
now.
time to fill it up. Yeah. And now's a good time to fill it up. But what you've now got is you'll have half the country buying twice or three times the petrol because they don't normally fill their cars up, if you see what I mean.
And this all hit during tax season, so here everybody's got a little extra cash to spend, and I think that's one of the reasons it's so bad.
Yeah,
because everybody has a little extra cash.
Yeah, and that money's going to get used up very quickly. Kind of a lot of people that are thinking about what's going on and investing in the things.
All right, you want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Let's do giveaways. What giveaways we got? I need a bit of paper. So
let's get this one loaded.
It's funny actually being part of it, watching a show and not knowing who's watching, because I normally have a device in front of me and I can see all the people that are watching. But
Soundwave has a 15-minute walk to Sainsbury and about a 25-minute walk to Asda.
Yeah, see me do this. Look, so I'm always doing that. You know, got to stop it.
Keep your hands clean. If you haven't left the house and everything around you clean, and you're washing your hands, then if you do that, if you're used to touching your face, then yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's another thing I saw over the weekend. Not meaning to harbour on it too much, but one of the countries is Italy that have taken it so seriously now that when people go out in the street, they're 1 meter apart.
Oh wow!
And they're queuing up in the street to get into shops, but they're 1 meter apart.
That's probably Italy.
Yeah, but that's sensible. Totally sensible. That is. You know, got to go out and stop seeing people.
Yeah, Disney said she went to Asda this morning. It was empty, no toilet paper, no toilet roll, soap, pasta, or rice. Crazy.
Yeah.
Went to the local newspaper shop and got it all.
And that's another thing I've been saying to people. The minute it starts selling out in your supermarkets, get down to your local corner shop. You know, because everybody's diving into the supermarkets.
They're closing public restrooms because they can't stock the toilet paper.
Wow. Yeah.
People keep stealing toilet paper out of them. So they just closed them. So like the gas stations, just close their restrooms.
Don't know if they'll be allowed to do that over here, you know. Oh, that's going to be interesting because legally,
it's not required by law to provide a public bathroom here.
It is here, especially if you're a coffee shop. You have to, if you're serving things like snacks and food and drinks and things like that, you've got to legally provide a restroom.
Oh wow, cool.
Men and women's.
Yep, Soundwave. That's cool, Asda. Asda is your version of Walmart. Or it's owned by Walmart. I don't think it's your version. I think Asda is just a grocery store.
Those of you watching the show on Facebook, please share it.
Yes, thank you, people. Thank you. There was a comment from Facebook. I was going to post it for you, but I got...
That's all right.
Oh, that's what it is. Eric Southwell. Drive-through testing in Australia, too.
Drive-through. Yeah, nothing here, see, Eric. Nothing here. Nothing. We have not taken it as a country and a government, etc. We have not taken it seriously from the day it started.
People are panicking. It's all okay.
And now, of course, over the weekend, the shops this week will go mental. All
right. What do you want them to type in for? Oh, this is the all 10,000 comment giveaway.
Yeah, this is so type in, if you want to win an extra 100 points, type in coronavirus TV. So if your name's called out and you happen to type this in, you'll get an extra 100 points. Coronavirus update TV. That's what I want you to type in. Coronavirus update TV. I think I just said something different. Coronavirus update TV. Type in. Because then, no matter where you are in the world, if you want an update on what exactly to the minute the virus, type that in, and most of the time there'll be a live feed going, giving you up to the second.
Unless I'm editing video or I forget.
Yeah. So unless Butch forgets,
No,
but,
it'll go back up to today.
but
after the
instead
show.
of pointing Coronavirus TV to an actual video, we're going to point it towards the playlist, and then of course the live video will always be at the top
on
of
the playlist.
You know, so you'll be able to see since we've been doing it, since we've been talking about it, you can see the numbers jump, and you know, it's always there for you.
Hey, Simon's with us today. Hey, Andy.
Hit the button, hit the button. And this is anything. You can say anything you like on this one.
A1 Collectors, you've been my inspiration through the lies. You were the truth. My world is a better place because of you. Aw. I think that's lyrics to a song. A1, are you in the
Cool.
house?
They suit, though.
Seconds.
They suit what we've been saying and doing. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Ian. And how many was that for? You've got 60 seconds, Ian, to come forward.
2,800.
2,800.
Yep, and he's times 3.
So you could be on about 8,400 or so here. Are you there? And if you're part of our giveaways and you haven't joined us on Patreon yet, it's Patreon membership that gets you a multiplication of your win. So if you're a Patreon member, you get it multiplied. 2,800 points. Come on, Ian. Are you timing, by the way, Butch?
Yes. He's got 5 seconds.
So that one's a rollover.
Rollover.
Oh, that would have been worth near 80 quid. 246, £84 that would have been worth. Wow. That's one for us. Remember, you've got to be a customer of ours, www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, in order to get your points. Because if you ain't a customer, we can't put points in your account. And then you use those points and you go and get something with them. And you win those points by leaving comments on our videos on YouTube. It's easy. So now we have a Patreon draw. This is for Patreon members only.
All right. I got sidetracked.
Free something that we do for our Patreon members every day. Sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. When no one wins, it's a rollover. That means I win. And so far, it's 1-0 to me.
All right.
From now on, the comments have to be related to the video. And the overall adjudicator on that is Mr. Butch. Just take the necessary precautions. So when you go and do your shopping, make sure you get a packet of free. Get some mates. For those of you that don't know what mates are, get a packet of Durex. Take precautions. Americans call them rubbers.
All right. Soundwave 967.
You know, Butch.
What are you trying to talk him into getting? Are you talking about gloves?
I joke, and you didn't even crack a smile.
I didn't.
And I favored it.
I had to overthink that way too much.
He said, take precautions.
Yeah, I get it now.
You get it?
No, I get it now. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was totally doing this, and then I heard rubber, and that's it.
Right, the end of the show on Vicar of Dibley, isn't it? Really? That's another show he ain't seen. Right, come on. Oh, where are you getting on with Del Boy and Rodney?
967. So it is a rollover. So it was 2,500. Next time it will be. How much we adding to it?
100.
Is it 100? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why that just doesn't look right today.
It's because we didn't do the draw a few days last week. We added 1,000 to them last week.
That's why it's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Like, how we up? Why is it? I know it's right. I know it's over 2, but nobody won it. That's what's throwing me off. Nobody won it on Friday.
No. So that's another one for us. Paul. That's another one for us. Oh, I'm on my own now. Nice.
I got you up big.
Could have done that when I had something to chirp about when I was on one.
Oh, I thought. What?
That's all right. Otherwise, I feel like
I thought you were going somewhere. I thought you were talking. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to work out where we are, what we've got to do next.
Chirp.
What other? There are no Monday giveaways, are they? Weekly.
No,
Monday?
not yet.
Oh, I know what there is. So what we've got is the VIP Supporters Club draw. We've got one of those every day to do. That's a daily one, that is.
I got 35,000 written down, but I'm thinking it's 3,500.
3,500, yeah.
I got VIP W and VIP. Are there two different draws for VIP?
Yes. So we have the weekly draw, which is
That would be it.
Which is 35,000. Right? That's
Yes,
the week.
yes.
Not due till Friday. That's 35,000.
I make good notes. I just can't understand them.
And the daily draw, we had started off at 1,000. Then we did one at 2,000. Then we didn't do any draws, so we made it 3,000.
And it's at 4,000 now.
And now it's 4,000.
Hey, Danielle.
Okay, and all of them. Hello, Danielle. And all of them count as long as they've done it. Obviously, all of the comments count on that one. So if you want to bring that one up, we'll do that one.
It's a playlist.
No, the VIP video.
Oh, the video itself. Never mind.
The VIP supporters.
You know, 5 minutes ago I had it up and I just shut it because I was like, oh, we're not doing that today.
Yeah.
Did you update comments and everything on it?
Yeah, I deleted them.
There we go.
I deleted them all, and then we started again.
I have 4 comments on it.
Yeah, and I think one's John's, one's someone else's, and 2 are mine.
3 are yours, one's John's, or Richard's. Who is it?
Because one of them is mine, but it's not mine. It's John's. He was having some trouble when he contacted.
Oh.
Yeah, and I wrote it in a comment that it is John's because he did it, not me.
Poor John.
But he was having trouble leaving a comment. Hello, Casper.
That's not what I wanted to do.
So I've got something to tell you. So I had to. All right, yeah, go on. We'll go on this first.
And you want it?
Me. Cool. So that goes to 5,000 for tomorrow, and there's only one person that can win it. Because if I win it or John wins it, then it's a rollover. So daily draw tomorrow goes to 5,000.
Nice.
And if you haven't done your 40 shares yet, get on and do them. Although there are things we need to talk about regarding that, which we probably need to discuss in the group. It's because I've got some pointers and some information to let you know about. Meanwhile, there is something I want to tell you. I just think this is fantastic. So we had to buy something for a customer because I was short of something. So I had to buy something off eBay. And we bought it, and it wasn't but we had to buy something. It was only a little something that we needed to replace for somebody. Hello, S-Man. And anyway, the person that we bought it from, we got a refund out of the blue, and then a couple of days later we got the package and a note. And he won't mind me saying because no one will know who it is, but his name's Stephen. What a lovely, lovely chap. And he was just a seller on eBay, but he's seen some of our shows and he knows that the issues that we've got going on at the minute. And he said a little extra, he put a note in and he said a little extra for the calls, keep up the good work and ignore the haters. And he refunded the purchase that we bought. Not only did he refund the purchase that we bought, he put 2 of these in with it as well to give us to help towards the... I thought that was so lovely.
That is awesome.
Isn't it? You know,
it's very nice.
Absolutely lovely. So if you happen to be watching, Stephen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephen.
So, you know, I mean, we got Marco as well sent me in some coins and stuff to do something for the homeless, and I just got to figure out.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, we haven't seen Marco yet today.
Yeah, I've got to figure out what I've got to do with them and how I'm going to do it, and I don't know what to do with these for the best use.
Splendid.
You know, probably maybe put them up for an auction in points or something. I don't know.
Sherlock and a Gruffalo.
Yeah. So that's great. Or maybe even put a raffle up, because we've got the raffle going now. And that's got a couple of decent prizes on it. I think there is we've changed it a bit. There's a silver Peter Rabbit on it. And is Chris on? Are you there, Chris? Maybe you can tell us what the other one is.
I think he's around somewhere. I didn't know if he got it up and working yet.
It's up and working and ready to be tested. So we could do with some stuff on that. So anyway, thank you, Stephen. That's lovely. And maybe we'll do a raffle or something with it. I don't know.
Very nice.
Yeah. Next, I thought you might like to start off with a ring.
I think a kid just fell out of bed upstairs.
Did they?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and see to them?
Nah. If they were hurt, they'd be crying. And she's 14.
Right then. So let's put them in an order, and then you can pick one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to choose from. What number would you like?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4 is a 1980 USA quarter.
Oh, it's a ring. Like, All right, 1980 is the Eagle, so it's not going to be a state or a park, but it'd still be a great birth year.
Hand cut. And as usual, I'll show you on my fingers, which are quite big. So we'll go up to there on my little finger. There on me.
That's a noise. Oh, that. I'm live.
We're bidding hundreds and fifties.
All right, I will be back in like 2 minutes.
No worries. So there we go. So we've got a "In God We Trust," it says on there. We've also got the word "liberty" going around the outside, which is quite cool. "In God We Trust" in 1980. So that's what you've got going around the outside. And then on the inside, the part of the coin we've got on the inside, it says $quarter and United States of America. United States of America, $quarter is what it says on the inside. And on the outside, it says "Liberty" and 1980. So where are you with that? Who wants that one? made by Ian. There we go. So, oh, the size. R, size R. So if you know what your sizes are, it's size R. R for Romeo. So size R. I could push it all, not quite all the way on. About as far as it will go on my finger. And it starts to pinch there, really. Anyway, so where are you? Let's have a little look at the chat. 5 comments. Hello, Marco. Nice to see you. Yeah. So, who'd like to start off with that one? Anybody want that one? $quarter, 1980. That's the one we're starting off with. And I need to write that down. If you're any of the people that have been stuck at home,
All right.
who haven't taken it much more seriously, I'd start taking it a bit seriously as far as things. Start ordering a bit of shopping. Make sure you got enough. They want old people. Oh, that was the other thing. I don't know. I didn't tell you that earlier on. They want old people, right, the vulnerable, to self-isolate and look after themselves for up to 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Well, aren't they doing that already? I mean, don't most older people? I mean, no, I don't mean it to be smart
True.
aleck, but I mean,
True.
they tend to self-isolate anyway. They tend to.
Yeah, they said that, you know. I mean, when was the last time you saw a bunch of geriatrics going out and, you know, partying it up?
So here we have community centers. We tend to have senior centers in the communities. Even this community has a place where seniors can go and hang out, have something to eat, play cards, do crafts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they probably, and that would be their social or church, things like that they aren't going to be able to do now.
Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of that's going to go now. So they've got to be on their own, sort themselves out for up to 4 months. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. Have we got a bid on this? Anybody bid yet?
Oh, yeah. Nobody. I don't see a bid yet. No.
Come on,
Popcoin. Yeah, it's 100 points. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, what size is it?
R. An R for Romeo.
Oh, bingo halls.
Yeah, bingo halls, churches. I heard there was a religious leader that said, I don't know if it was a true story or a fake news, but one of these religious leaders that had said, you know, this virus is a God's punishment on all of these people, and then it turned out he caught the virus himself. So, you know. Anyway, we got a bid on that one.
Oh, I opened with 2,000.
Oh, cool. That'll do me nice. Let's get that bidded down. Put them in there. We'll pick another one tomorrow.
Yay! So we have rings back now too.
We got one every day for 2 weeks.
Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Rossiter. Good morning, Marco. Oh, I think everybody's run out of points.
No, they haven't quite. They've still got them.
I was looking through stuff last night trying to figure out what I needed to leave room for, and I forgot I got the Queen's Beast unicorn.
Oh, you've got that?
No, I haven't received it yet, but I won it. I forgot I won it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, I love that coin too. I can't wait to get it. I got all excited again.
Well, you've got, there were 2 parcels waiting to go, quite large parcels. They was about 20 quid each postage.
Oh, wow.
So was it 2 of them, Logan?
Yeah, they'll be on their way.
They went when? Thursday or Friday?
Last week.
Last week.
I think it was, Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. And
yeah.
Okay, and I don't think there's one in the mail right now, right? Or is there one in the mail?
I think there's also one in the mail. So you've just had 2 more sent and 1 in the mail. So you've probably got another 3 to come.
That should be the end of them for right now.
No, because
did I type in 2000? I didn't even hit enter.
Your box was empty the other day when he did the other part for you, and now it's got those in it. So you've got this one still.
Oh, okay.
You've got the
give it a week. Oh, okay, I know what.
The Special Forces notes.
Okay. Yay.
And some other bits and pieces. A couple
Nice.
of
bits and bobs.
Yeah, so there'll be another parcel coming shortly. You ain't gonna have any put it all in.
I gotta get a bigger eBay account.
Have you noticed the views and stuff have started going up on Facebook?
That's awesome.
We're actually getting up into 4 figures on some of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back into gear with all the media and the posts and the new video stuff.
Yeah, I'm quite excited about it all.
I had to run upstairs real quick. Corey is going to work early, which is kind of weird. He works at Walmart. They called him in an hour early.
Right.
So they don't open for an hour and a half, but they called him in. So I'm not sure what's going on with.
Probably an extra delivery.
Yeah, he's a department manager, so yeah, there might be something going on. But I got sidetracked. So he is going to pick up quarters during his lunch break, so I should have quarters tomorrow.
Cool. When are you doing that one next? Tomorrow or
tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'll do the quarters as soon as I get them.
What, after the show or in the evening? For us, like, would it be after our show or in the evening?
It'll probably be a little bit later in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yep.
Because if I know what time, I can share it.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll I'll know tonight. I just want to make sure I get the quarters before.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna play an ad. I got a new one.
All right. I've got a bit of silver coming up as well.
It's a little shorter. We're gonna do this one. You don't look. Yeah, I think they're 10 seconds.
Now we've lost your video.
My video?
I mean your audio. Yeah, can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Say? You can hear me, obviously.
I can hear you.
Maybe it'll just kick back in, or
no, I'll reload in a minute.
Or you might have to go out and come back in. Boom. While he's away, nothing, because I suddenly had a brain fart and just couldn't think of anything to say. There he is. No.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Oh, I can now.
5. All right.
He was playing. He was playing. So what's this? 1980.
I'm trying. Yeah, the mic's in cam, but I don't want to use this cam. But I like the mic where it's at. There we go. That's a little higher.
1980 quarter.
Size R.
Yeah.
And I believe that one will fit me. And of course, it's a USA quarter.
It is. It is a USA quarter.
I just want the Rossiter collection.
So there we go. That's it then. Are we ended?
Yeah, we are sold.
Who got it?
I believe I did, unless somebody snuck in there.
Nobody bid.
We had a couple bids, but nobody outbid me. Thank you. There's Chris. Ooh, the
Okay.
last Peter Rabbit's coming out on Thursday.
Is it the last one?
I don't
That
know.
makes 15. Makes 15 that they've done of the
Okay.
Beatrix Potter.
Oh, there's Ian Roster right there. Thank you, sir.
How many did it sell for?
How many what?
Points.
2,000.
Cool. Butch. Ring. Quarter. $1.
And then Disney, you have an extra 4,000 in your account that I haven't added yet that you can use to bid with today. That is my fault. Actually, I'm gonna write those down here.
Have you got some that you haven't added?
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong Friday because after the show I went back and looked at Friday and it was like, oh, nobody won, and then just left it at that. And then Disney sent me an email saying that, hey, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, it's done. I didn't even think about it, and I was looking at the wrong Friday.
Ah. All right, so it's just that one then.
Her and Ailey.
Her and Ailey. Okie dokie.
We will get those added. Hey, Richard, how you doing, bud?
Hi, Richard. I'm just having a look what I got here. And I was thinking,
Oh, the last release might be a set of 4.
oh, another set of 4. That'll take it up to 18 then. Bit of an odd number. They might as well go with 20, mightn't they?
Save 2 for the next year.
All right.
All right. Somebody needs to type in first again and get that third one.
Type
Thank you,
in.
Richard. Oh, if you type in first and you're the first person in chat to type it in, it gives you a certain amount of points. But if you're the second and third person to type in first, it also gives you points.
Got ya. I've got a little something for you here. So what we've got here is a brand new Finland €5. It's brand new. It's uncirculated, nice and shiny. Not too dissimilar from our £2. I think I had one of these last week. And at the same time, somebody's put it in one of these. This isn't me that's put it in one of these.
Oh, yeah. Somebody put it in a nice flip.
You know, Butch does this a lot with his coins. I've never done it with mine, but it makes sense to do it actually, because then you've got all that room to write on. If you want to write things like the date you bought it and how much it cost you and stuff like that, you know. So anyway, someone has taken the trouble of doing this. It is looks like an uncirculated, nice new uncirculated coin in there.
What year is it?
It's a Canadian $2, and it's.
Oh, I thought you said Finland.
No, that's this one. That's a Finland €5. I'll take that out of his packet.
I was looking for the Finland. What? Okay, Finland. All right, so it's got the country on it.
That's the Finland €5. Spanking. Lovely condition. Look like a mirror. You can see behind me. So you got that. And then this one also commemorates 1867 to 2017. Canada $2.
Okay.
We've got Elizabeth II on the front. Probably doesn't look like her 5th portrait, so could be a 4th, could be a 5th. It probably would be a 5th, 2017. 5th and last. So Canada $2, uncirculated, spanking condition in a packet. I have no idea if that is a hard to get year or an easy to get year or whatever. No idea at all, but someone's taken the trouble to put it in one of these.
It looks like it's in really good condition.
So, you know, that looks brand new and uncirculated to me. And someone's just put it straight in one of these.
Is it
And then
approved?
you've got one and that one as well, €5.
So that's a proof.
Not a proof, uncirculated. I wouldn't say either of these are proof. I mean, you don't know without taking that out, but it doesn't look proof to me.
If the backgrounds are really, really mirrored.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing?
And it's because of that discrepancy over proofs and bunts and how people say different things. A lot of the time, I'll just go, look, I'm going to class that as uncirculated. It's uncirculated, it's new. And if it's any more quality than that, bonus. You know, same as that. So auction, the pair of them together as a pair. Just I know they don't match. One's Finland, one's Canada, but it's a nice pair. It's a nice little, get you collecting a little something else. You know
Something
what I mean?
different.
Get you looking at something a little bit different. So they're both brand new, both in spanking condition, €5. So it's £5 almost. It's about $8, isn't it? Something like that. €5.
Yeah. I barely know how to write euro.
Two $2. So there you go.
All right.
So let's have those pair going to somebody.
Let's open up the bidding at
Canada, $2.
Let's go with 1,500 points on that one.
Finland, €5.
Does the Finland have a euro on it?
Yes, it does. 2018.
Oh, okay.
So 2017 for the $2, Canada, brand new, and 2018 for the Finland.
What's on the reverse of the Finland?
So on one side it looks like, as you say, the picture of the country.
Yep. So I show like 4 different designs for the reverse. That's why I'm asking, and they're all river based.
Okay, so this one looks to me like you're sitting on a boat on the river looking at the shoreline of the town.
And that's that one right there. Kind of from above. Yep, I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
You might even be able to bung a picture up of it.
That's what I was looking for.
So
this is the Olvinilina Castle and Lake. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the lake.
That's the one.
That is cool. It's a castle in the middle. All right.
While you just run that auction, I'm just going to go for a quick Jimmy.
All right. We'll see you in a minute. All right. I believe popcorn just did 1,600. Did that on the wrong screen. Oh, I didn't even see that all the way up there. There we go. Chris came in with 2,000. He had it hiding. You can hear Logan in the background taping stuff up. Hi, Logan. All right. So that would have that didn't reset it, did it? Hey, Phil Corbett jumped in there with 2,100. All right, I got 25. Popcoin jumped into 2010. We're bidding hundreds. Popcoin. Chris got in there with 3. All right, so we are bidding with points. I'm gonna restart the count. Oh, good morning, Annie. How you doing, darling? Welcome, welcome.
Is that popped in?
Yeah. Nope,
Hello.
Annie Stu just jumped in with 3,300. So we're on our third and last countdown. 10 million.
Okie dokie. So, wait a minute. Rings. Right. So I've got quite on here. Deduct.
She hasn't won yet.
No, but I've got to deduct yours. Deduct point. Butch. 2,000.
So, and we got Popcoin at 10 million.
10 million. He's not well. He hasn't got to.
I don't think he meant to bid like that. He's not bidding. Yeah. I was harassing him for bidding in 10s.
Ah.
He said 2010. No. All right. We got down to 3.
Down to the last 3. There you go. Get your bids in now. Look, just as I was prettying myself. Look.
Oh, hi. I didn't even see. All right.
I was just, straightening the eyebrows.
I was looking at the other screen too when I clicked it.
The older I get, the more my face looks like a smacked ass and twice as wrinkled. There's just wrinkles coming everywhere. You too can have a face like this.
I'm getting wrinkles. All right. Annie Sue won at 3,300. Good job. Those are lovely.
I'll deduct those after the show, Nanny.
3,300. Woohoo!
And that was for Finland, €5, Canada, $2. Okay, so that will be for Nanny 2. Signed. And that's you done, Nanny Sue. Straight through to the posting department. Well,
Olivinellina. I get it. Yeah, that's funny.
Straight through to the admin department to get a label, and then over to the post.
Oh. Hit the wrong screen. I thought I booted you out, not just pulled you. I hit the wrong button. Ah! I thought I just kicked you. Like, oops. Yeah, not the button I meant to hit. I was trying to close the shared screen.
Yes. I've got some of these. Oh, I've got silver as well.
No Isle of Mans. It was a £5 Finnish euro and a $2 Canadian. Oh, yep. What Disney said. All right, I'll be right back again.
You'll be right back again?
Yep.
Okay, so I've just noticed, you know, these Guernseys that we talked about before. Well, I've just noticed what I've got left is a straight run from 30 to 44. And then it jumps to an odd one to 46. So obviously between 44 and 46, 45 is missing. So there's no point including that one. So that's an odd one now. That's an odd one. So if somebody would like that one, just as a little freebie, what you've got to do is just one go each, right? Just one go each. So just type in a number. Let me finish the question first, because you only get one go each anyway, so it don't matter how fast or slow you do it. So pick a number between 1 and 20, right? Pick a number between 1 and 20, and then type Royal Mint TV. So a number between 1 and 20, Royal Mint TV. And then I'll look at those, and the first person to have the number that I've chosen can have this. So I'll just get a label ready, and then we'll have a little look. And it's a lovely little Guernsey, uncirculated note. Anybody can have a go at this.
Are you doing the? You're doing the Guernseys?
Yeah, it's just an odd one that I've got, uncirculated, but it's not in the number run.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll give it away.
They're still. Oh, you're giving it away.
Yeah, so write a number between 0 and 20, and Royal Mint TV. So
Awesome.
Number Royal Mint TV.
Those are cool.
And we'll give that away.
I'm afraid to, I think I got 3 in series. I'm afraid to get them because once I see them, if they're as cool in person as I think they're gonna be, then I'm gonna be broke because I'm gonna want the rest. They're very cool.
Let's have a little look at the chat.
All right, we got Popcorn says 13, Andy says 11, Soundwave says 16, Disney says 20, Ailey says 15,
Well,
Wally 8.
I have to admit, I did wonder how long I could keep it going before you actually sussed out that I keep using the number 13. And obviously, it's out there now. Popcorn's in straight away with the number 13 because I usually do that. But yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, Popcorn.
Congratulations.
Obviously, I'm going to start changing now. Or am I? Popcorn. Oh, come on, Ian. I know who Popcorn is.
Stevie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I sent him a package. Well, technically, I haven't sent him yet because the post office isn't open here yet, but that was awesome. Cool. Aw. Well done, Pop.
That's it. Well done, Stevie. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 15. So I could do a number run of 10, a number run of 5, or I could do a number run of 7, a number run of 8, or I could do a number run of 3, or what would you like? We could do.
I don't know. See, I almost want to do like an option, but then, yeah.
Or if we split them up into 3, then we've got 3 days of auctions and each one is separate. How many did I say there was? 15.
15.
So what if we was to do? What if we was to do 40 to 44 would be a 5.
So both Paul Radford. Oh, hi, Paul. I haven't seen you in a while. I was just thinking about you yesterday in a good way. It was good. Paul Radford said all of them. And then Danielle said all of them. Popcoin, Robo Pop will certify. I don't know what that is. Or suffice. Robo Pop. Pop note.
See, we've got 1,000 points a day, haven't we, going on to that VIP supporters club, and that one's up to about 4,000 or 5,000 points now. So some of the are getting really serious. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give ourselves 3 days worth of auctions. We'll have one with 4, then we'll have one with 5, and then we'll have one with 6.
Nice.
So it's different amounts. Let's try that. So let's have one of 4 going up. And you've got, so the number is X392830. So you've got 830, 831, 832, and 833. All brand new.
And
so bid away for them.
What denomination are they?
Pound.
A pound.
They're Guernsey pound.
All right, Chris has started the bidding off with 10, 1,000. Popcorn jumped in with 1,500. That's very cool. Popcorn King in at 1,500. The States of Guernsey.
Guernsey.
All right. Oops. We got Danielle in with 3,000. Chris did pop in there with 2. It's a series of 4, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Popcoin, I think you're lagged out a little. He's trying. He's trying.
So there you go. You've got all 4 of those.
How you spell Guernsey? Guernsey.
Right then.
Quiet.
So that's it there, all packed up. So 4 consecutive. Guernsey.
All right, we'll be right back after the ad. All right. Not that one. I knew I missed one.
Right.
All right, Chris jumped in with 5,000.
Well done, Chris.
And this is our first countdown to 10.
Yep. And remember, we're moving over gently. Whoever's doing the counting down, we're moving over gently to 2 goes from 10, not 3. Just to speak.
All right, Danielle bid 5,100. Reset the countdown, please. All right, Lorna's posted the last countdown. By authority of the states.
That's it. So get in. Get in quick.
It's got a Daniel Lillis Brock. I can't read the last name. Bailiff of Guernsey on the back. Royal Court. It's pretty cool looking.
What's his name?
Daniel D. Lisley Brock. I got Danielle's name covering it up.
Oh, Danielle.
There we go.
Daniel Delisle. You don't pronounce the S.
Delisle. Okay.
Yeah. So Delisle, French.
Delisle.
Delisle Brock.
It's got a really cool background to it.
Daniel Delisle Brock.
Is it watermarked?
Presumably. They all were in them days.
So, yeah. Sold.
All right, so who's that one? That's that one. That's that one. Who's that going to?
Let's go to Danielle for 5,100. Good job. Congrats.
Well done, Danielle.
She says do the other lot so she can have them all. You'll have to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, don't be greedy.
Greedy.
Right, let someone else have some. Where's that going? Where's over there?
I think I have one set. I might have a second set. I don't remember.
I can't remember even you. I think you bought one. I'm not sure.
I know I have one. Yeah, I know I have at least one set.
I'm not sure. I think you did.
I cannot find a spot to put my feet today. They are cool. They are cool.
Okay, so let's have a little look here.
Poor Scraps is on the couch going, it's too bright in here to be this early.
So what was on? Should we go for a bit of silver?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what to do. So you can pick between 1 and 5.
1 through 5.
Yeah, I've put the tray down somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it.
Underneath it?
So it is. This is what I'm like.
It's all fun and games.
Okay, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that one.
Danielle's asking about penguins. We're out of stock on penguins again, aren't we? The Falkland? Are they Falkland?
No, there are some penguins in. I've got some penguins on order, so they'll be arriving in the next few days. So we've added more to the stock. So there are penguins available.
Very nice.
There are penguin sets available.
I will be working on the site today, so.
Just what I would say to people is that we've only got 100 coming, and you know, don't hammer your points on buying penguin set after penguin set after penguin set. That's not going to help us out very much. But they are up there. Yeah, so we've got 1 to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. All right. Soundwave said 4. After all that, we're going to make you not dig for them.
After all that.
All right. I want to be, yeah. All right.
So what you're looking for is what it just looks like water.
Okay. I actually recognize that one.
Yeah, just a load
Yeah.
of squid. And I can't even work out if there's supposed to be. Oh, there is. There is someone in it. Wow, that's hard to see.
I think it's
It looks to me like somebody's doing the front crawl, swimming away from you. Unless that's a Freudian thing, and I'm just seeing something that ain't there.
All right. What year is it?
75 on the obverse and 76 on the reverse as usual. Olympiad, $5 this one.
Oh, there it is.
So this is your $5.
It's a swimmer silver.
And this one actually opens up. And it could do with a little bit of a buff, you know, on a jewellery cloth, I reckon. Butch doesn't like it when he buff coins up.
Oh, I don't mind.
But it could do with just a little buff. People always forget this bit when they clean a coin, right? Look, do the edge on the cloth. You always tell people forget to do this bit whenever they clean a coin, because look.
It's where you touch.
Yeah. You know, people always forget to clean a coin around the edge.
All right, and we're starting the countdown. Danielle, don't open it.
So there you go. It needs a bit of a wipe over, a bit of a clean. Whoops. I won't touch it no more.
Yeah, the one I got a picture of isn't in the greatest condition. This is not the actual one. Oh, I do see the abstract of the swimmer.
Yeah?
Now I see it. Yeah, it's almost like they're laying flat.
You can almost see their left arm coming out of the water.
Yeah, they're doing the butterfly or whatever that's called.
And right in the middle, you've got their head. It's really difficult to see that there's a swimmer in there. Unless that was the idea. That
it was the 70s.
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse? Yeah, the head's here, the arm, and then the body and the feet. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Yeah.
Oh. You see, I was looking at that different.
You thought his butt was his head?
Stop. Right. I thought that was the head, and then that bit on the left was the left arm.
No, that would be the left arm, but his head's right at the front.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see now. Wow, is that? Yeah, I see the feet. I see the outline of the leg.
Soundwave says bid retracted, coin removed from capsule.
So, yeah, cool.
Are you joking, or I'm gonna make you type it in again if you're not joking?
Yeah, see what happens when you muck about in an auction. No, you don't know.
You opened it. Nah. These are silver bullion. They're not. I mean, they're collector items, but they're not the. It's not going to devalue it by opening it.
If it was mine, I'd give it a really good thorough clean up, make it nice and shiny again. There's no point leaving dirt on it just because somebody ain't stored it properly. I mean, I store them and don't touch them and put them in a clean, dry place. Got mate?
Somebody had the set. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Well, somebody had it before you too, and I'm sure they're not the first person to have it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right on this one. So this is the 5.
I think I got a lot of lag because Lauren has been at 15 for like 3 minutes.
$5 Canada silver. All right, we've got some bidding going on, counting downs going on.
I'm going to open up a different window real quick. My chat's not working. I have no idea what's going on in chat.
Chat not working. I can look.
Oh, there we go. Oh, now it just popped up. All right, we got 12. There's a countdown for me on this one.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we got an ad.
I don't see that would be spoiling a BU quality.
Oh, I couldn't hear you during the commercial.
Bringing it back, but that's fine.
Oh.
So we now have Chris Dyer at Phil Corbett came in at 3,500. Chris Dyer's now in at 5,000. He put it in twice, so Soundwave Man put it in twice. That he
we got it.
So, you know, that's fine. I've read the comments, Lorna.
All right, we got Chris at 5,000.
So obviously, only bid on it if you don't care that I opened it up and tried to give it a bit of a rub. So we have 5,000 with Chris Dyer, and we need the advert, Butch.
I just played it.
You just played it?
Yeah, you were talking through it. I didn't realize you didn't know it was playing. That's why I was like, everything you said about the BU coin and wiping it down was not seen or heard by anybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I've read the comments. I'll say all that lot again. I've read the comments. I see Soundwave Man retracted his bid. He didn't like it. I took it out of the, which is fair enough. He put a bid retraction in twice, so we're taking his bid out, and so we know he's not joking. At first, we thought he was joking, but obviously not. So then Phil's come in at 3,500, and Chris has come in at 5,000. And Butch is coming at 6,000. So there we are. What you're getting is a $5 Montreal, 1975 on one side, on the head side, 1976 on the tail side, and we're on the last countdown, and it's 0.72, I think it is, of silver. I better get you a print off a thing for it.
Yeah, it's not quite an ounce, I think. They're still cool pieces. All right, we got Lauren at 5 and at 4. don't know where he went. All right, and it was sold. Did anybody get in a last minute bid? All right, and I snagged it for 6,000.
You got it?
Yep. Thought for sure somebody was going to come in and snag it at the last second, but nobody did.
Well, maybe it's
Thank you,
because
gentlemen.
maybe it's because I opened it.
Sometimes collectors don't like the coins played with it at all, even if they are a little bit dirty or dusty.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Taking a jeweler's cough and wiping fingerprints off of it and the dust off of it doesn't change the BU, but you don't want to polish it.
No, I mean, I get that. I mean, my own, you know, call it what you like, OCD, call it anything you like. My own personal head would not allow me to keep a coin in my collection if I had such a collection. Would not allow me to keep one that was dirty. You know, I'd either have to sell it or clean it.
Yeah, you keep referring to it as cleaning it, and you're not cleaning it. You're just dusting it.
Yeah.
If you go through and scrub it down and clean it, run it under water and get all the grime and all the patina and everything out of it, that would be cleaning it, and that's what you don't want to do.
No.
Yeah, you don't really want to take it out of the capsule either, but these were not put in the capsules as by the factory. They're put in by somebody else, and the collection was set up. So yeah, things are going to be a little hairy. I get it. And you guys know I yell at him all the time for it. I really did shave. I just got a goatee going on, and you just can't.
We've got to go. I didn't like to say anything because it looked like you hadn't had a shave, but I see now.
No, I wanted to grow the goatee.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a goatee. Cool. I think you look all right.
Well, thank you, sir.
Butch 6,000 in Butch's box. Butch is doing well today. Well, there we are then. So that's that. I know what we ain't done. We ain't made a cup of tea.
Logan!
That's what we ain't done.
What
am I having? Cup of tea. Cup of tea? Let's make a cup of tea. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I can't keep doing all this chirping with a mouth like Gandhi's flip-flop. I've got to have a cup of tea. See what I mean? I made another joke. You didn't even crack a smile.
I was reading a comment, totally not paying attention.
I made a funny, I did.
Oh, I keep missing them. I totally have no idea what you just said. I can go back and listen to it. Hold on. You go away. I'm going to go back and listen.
I said.
Wait, no. I'm going to go get it the first time.
Time to make a cup of tea. I got a mouth as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. You get it? Gandhi in the desert, sandals, dry, mouth dry.
The Sahara.
Oh dear.
It's Gandhi's flip-flops. Okay. I know who Gandhi is, even though he has a British accent.
You must know who Gandhi is.
Yeah.
That's it. Got a mouth as dry as Gandhi's sandals. But I call them flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Cup of tea? No?
So, no, I was just reading Soundwave. No, I totally get it, Soundwave. Yeah.
What's he saying? Is he still telling me off?
No, he hasn't told you off at all. You can't reach out right now. He says, sorry about it, but Daniel agrees with me. Cloth can be abrasive and slowly removing detail and quality. Apologies if that offends anybody, but that's my OCD. And he's using a jeweler's cloth, so it's meant to clean, not polish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. No,
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
it's all good.
That's fine.
I went through and it snagged a bunch of older pennies when I was sorting, and 60s and 70s, and they're patinaed nice, and they got a cool look to them. And it's called an olive build, I think is what they call it. But I went through and I actually cleaned those. I went through and washed them with soap and water and got everything off of them, and then I soaked them in vinegar and got them completely cleaned, and so they looked clean, but they didn't look brand new. You can't make them look.
No, because you've taken off all the luster.
It throws them way off. So yeah, when you clean them, you can't bring it back, and they look cleaned. Yeah, but then there's some coins that, like I have an error coins. You got to clean the grime off to see the error. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're running it underwater. You're not scrubbing it. You're not putting any chemicals on it. You run it underwater and use your
So if
fingers.
I do that on our old copper pennies, right? Put them in vinegar or Coke or tomato sauce works.
Anything acidic.
And, all acidic, and it turns them, gives them like a pink sheen to it.
Okay.
Turns the copper a bit pinkish, you know, but it strips away the original luster, so you'll never get it clean back to the original.
You can actually kind of bring it back, but they won't look the same unless they sit out for a couple of years. But no, I totally get it. It depends on what you're collecting, but
exactly,
most 99.9% of people will tell you not to touch a coin.
Yeah.
Every piece of dirt, every little corrosion mark is all part of the history of that coin and makes it unique. On the other hand, I have a friend that buys silver $half and melts them down and makes them into ingots.
He does what?
He buys silver $half, like the 90% $half, and melts them all down, because you can get those at melt cost.
Yeah, it's illegal over here.
It's illegal to do it for profit here.
Right. Well, that is profit.
Oh, he's not selling them. He just makes cool stuff out of them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I'm not, the legalities. How do you prove it came from a $half once it's melted down? I mean, do you have to buy the item, destroy it, and find some other trace metals? And there's no way to prove it anyway?
No.
Unless you videotape it. Or one of your friends tells everybody about it on YouTube.
Yes.
Sorry, Alex. I'm joking. That's not his name.
Right then.
What do we got going on next?
Well, I just thought that might be better. Don't spill the tea. Ooh. Right, what have we got going on next? What's the time? Up past 12. We've got to do another giveaway, shall we?
We got 2 giveaways to do at end of stream.
Getting towards the end of the stream, and that's all we got. Is the giveaways then left, isn't it? So that's cool.
So yeah, no, I totally get that, Soundwave. I have a proof set that I received. That's a really nice proof set, and everything's toned in it, and it's from the 80s. But there's dust and there's other things that have gotten into the case itself, and opening that up and blowing dust out and getting things a little ranged, is about all I'll do to that set. And I think during shipping, some of the coins they're weird, but I'll pop it open and rearrange it. But I'll have gloves on, and But then I have American Silver Eagles, some older ones like the 80s and 90s that I will yank out of the package and touch all over, because that's what they're for. The condition of them is they're you can touch them. You want to be able to have coins that you can touch and play with, and And so I've got a couple of silver eagles that are 1 ounce of silver that are not BU, and I didn't get them as BU, and I can take them out, I can touch them, I can flip them around, look at them, throw them into the scope, and I think that's really cool.
You
So-
see, my argument against people like you now, who are always telling me off for polishing and touching and whatever, right? My argument against people like you now is going to be, yes, but if a virus can stick to metal, then giving it a good old clean off means that there's less chance I'm going to get a virus as a
No,
collector.
yeah, you got the virus all over the cloth.
Yeah.
See,
true.
there's always someone got to be a bit picky, isn't there? You know what I mean? No matter what you do, you got to pick at it. See?
Don't touch your face. No. I would recommend. I would highly recommend for you to alcohol wipe or some type of sanitized wipe mail that you're getting that is not paper. I just because everybody's touched it. So I mean, even these coins or coins that I send you, I'm not going to clean them. So I don't know how would I disinfect them to make sure, because I'm gonna have $500 worth of quarters here. I mean, how do I? Yeah.
Have you got a UV light?
Yeah, but does ultraviolet kill it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could sort under UV.
Ultraviolet does it a lot of damage. Yeah. So that's why they're hoping that, like, when the summer comes, the spring comes, the sun comes out, all the extra UV rays and all the rest of it.
Will says it dies on the cloth, but I've heard that the masks, when they take off the masks, that people are getting cross contaminated because they're touching the masks or the mask is touching them. Anyway,
what we're going to do, I'm going to do something, right? It's a bit unconventional, but
there's a first.
You do is unconventional. So now I'm stressing, whoever buys these are not for you to sell on. These are, I now know what they are. These are all fakes, and I know that they're, I've done a guide on a fake.
Okay.
I've done a guide on a fake Kew Gardens. This is a 2009 fake. Looks like the real thing.
Does that come out of China?
Yeah. Come out of China. Came out of China though, several years ago.
Yeah, I was looking at China at ASCs, and they have a bunch of the American Silver Eagles on there, but they're nickel and copper, not silver, and they still want $15 for them.
Yeah. Well, they've cottoned on to the fact now that they, instead of selling the coins for pennies, they make certain dates, certain coins, copy certain ones. They can sell it to the collectors for pounds,
and then just put in the small writing what the content is and what they really are.
Some of them haven't even got copy on them. Some of them are just absolute copies,
That's amazing.
And so on, but they, instead of, like in the old days, they would be selling a 50p for pennies, but now they'll sell the 50p for 50p or £1 or £2 to people that will go out, collectors. Anyway,
nice.
I'm only giving you the option of this because any of you that are dealers or any of you that are looking to earn some money out of coins or whatever, it's a good idea to know what you're up against. If you can see, on the one hand, I moan about the fact that people are allowed to sell fakes on eBay. On the other hand, I do agree that it's a good idea to buy a fake so you've got it and you know what you're up against. You've got to know what it is, because otherwise you start buying them off other people, and you could end up buying fake Kew Gardens and paying 40 quid each for them, thinking you're getting a really good deal wholesale when you ain't. Anyway, we've got a fake 1992, 1993 dual date.
I knew that's what Lorna was typing. I knew it. Do you have more than one? You have more than one of the Qs?
No, this is the only one.
Then that one's sold already. You sold it last week.
Who to?
Lorna.
No, that's done. Yeah, I've done that.
So you already have it. You have another one.
Yeah, I got.
Okay, that's just what she's double checking. She just want to make sure that you have hers done already.
No, yours is safe.
There we go.
Yours has already been done, right? So I have I have 1 Kew Gardens left. I've got 4 of these, so I might do another one for one of these in a minute. I've got one of these, which is the Belfast, £2. That's a fake. I've got a Mary Rose uncirculated one. Say uncirculated, rubbish. Why am I even saying uncirculated? I've got a shiny Mary Rose that's a fake. So both of those guaranteed fakes, even when you get it and you look at it and you go, bloody hell, that don't look fake to me. Let me tell you.
Danielle just commented about you dropping coins like 5 minutes ago.
and here we've got the famous 2008 with no date on the front, which is where the date should be, of the Shield 20p. So the undated 20p. So all of that can go as one big lot because there's just one of each one, and I can't be bothered. And I'm not doing it as such to make a profit off anybody. That's why it's points only, and points have been given to you for free. So
5 coins.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 coins there, and I just think that's a must for anybody that, you know. And I've only got the one set of 5. I haven't got another set of 5, so they're a must for anybody that's into coins in a big way to know exactly what you're up against, what's out there, and what it is you've got to look for.
Oh, it's Disney, not Danielle.
The 20p coins, you know, like these 92, 93 dual dates, you'd recognise that as a fake all day long if you got that in your change, if you looked at it. But this you'd never know. That would be in your change. You'd never know. You'd give that a print. You'd never know it's a fake. You know.
Oh wow. Okay.
If it wasn't for the weight and somewhat, you know, you wouldn't know that these are fake. So yeah, as a one-off lot, all 5 coins there. By all means, whack away your bid. I'm just going to get rid of them. You know. And then I'll do an auction for one of these afterwards with the option of the other 2. Just to get rid of those out of the way. I don't need them anymore. I know what I'm up against, so I don't need them.
We're going to open at 2,000.
So there we go. And on the envelope, I'm just going to put 5 times fake for information purposes.
Danielle jumped up to 3. All right, Lorna's going to start the countdown for us. We got Danielle at 3,000.
So I've done all them in there.
All right. Whoops. Uh-oh, first yawn.
So there we go. Let's get them up.
Weird. All right. And, whoops, I wasn't paying attention. We are at 12.
Should be having an advert in a minute.
Okay, I gave us 2. All right, Danielle, you are still in the lead at 3,000. This will be our first countdown to 10.
The last little bit of, let's have a little look. No one else bidding. And Danielle's winning it at 3,000.
There it is. I was like the lag. The lag. I can't post it.
If you haven't done any of your shopping yet, get online and do a bit of shopping before you lose the post. Just mention that whilst we've got a little bit of bidding going on.
So the Americans,
My
the
advice to
Postal
everybody
Service
is
has some
spread your
motto.
shopping about a little bit.
Can't
do
hear
a
me
little bit
again.
on the post while we've got deliveries, while we've got couriers and post office. Order some off Amazon, order some off eBay. Pardon me, before. You know, to save you going to the shops, finding out what you want isn't there, and going backwards and forwards to the shops 10 times over. That's going to be the other problem, isn't it? People going back to the shops 20 times over.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can.
Oh.
I can hear you now. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
The commercials are knocking me out today.
Yeah.
All right, Mark's British coins done 4,500. I don't recognize Mark's. Has he been in here before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that is. Hello, Mark.
All right. All right. Danielle jumped in at the last minute with 4,700.
Okay. We'll have to see what Lorna says.
Going once and sold. I'm not sure if she got it in time. I think she might have. Yeah, Marks, you are late on that bid. All right. Danielle got it at 4,700. Congratulations, Danielle. Yay. Well done.
You got that?
Yeah, Danielle's asked you to keep her stuff for a couple of days.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, go ahead and email them and let them know.
So was it Danielle that won that?
It was Danielle. Mark's got in just a little too late with his last bid.
And how many was it? 4,600.
4,700.
4,700.
Disney. I noticed it's kind of loud. I normally go through and edit down the audio and stuff like that. I just didn't. Sorry. We'll go through and fix it all. I want to make them a little longer too. All right. 2,900 points for this giveaway. What do you want them to type in?
Let's type in Royal Mint TV.
All right. The filter comments or duplicate comments is turned off on this one until we hit 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Patreon next. And Patreon has the duplicates turned off. All right, we'll give you guys about 5 more seconds. All right. Who do we got? Soundwave with 14,000. All Now this one, it didn't matter what the comment was, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yep. So Soundwave, you
This
got
is
it.
the
You
10,000.
actually get this one. Cool. Soundwave won.
Is this the 10,000 one?
Nope, this is 2,900. Yeah, the 10,000 one.
Yeah.
And he did type in royalmint TV. Cool. Yay.
So he got that one. He finally got
He
one.
finally won one. We're all kind of in shock. Wait, did he win it? Yeah, of course he won it. Let me get back to it. Congratulations. And I believe he's times 2 on Patreon?
2, I think.
Very cool. I will look that up and get it done. All right, take the filter duplicates off this one. Did I paste it? Yep, I got the right one. Oh, I saw Soundwave go by 3 times. There we go, Soundwave 62. Unfortunately, this one's a rollover Soundwave. Roll over. Soundwave. All right, congratulations. So tomorrow we'll be back down to 1,000 for the comment video, and then Patreon will be at 2,700 points. What are you doing?
Sorry, I had to.
I get you for 3 more minutes. Put down your cell phone. I mean, we get you for 3 more minutes.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. All right. So you got one more then.
That was it. Oh, what we?
You got one more. So on this one, you can have the option. So I'll get.
Oh, you're doing one more auction real quick.
Yeah. All right. Count down from 10 twice. So it's a 92-93 dual date. Who won that one? Danielle won that one. I've got to deduct 4,700, isn't it?
Is this another one of the reproductions?
No, it isn't. Yes. Yes, it is.
Danielle won the last batch.
Yeah, just remind me on what she won it at.
4,700.
It was. I did write that down. That's cool. I got it. Got it. Just confusing myself.
Hi, everybody.
Wally.
What are you doing? He just woke up.
Hello.
You gonna let go of it? He's like, I want down, but I don't want to let go of you. Let me down. Hi. All right.
So yeah, so you got the option on this. So we're bidding for one of them, right? But whoever wins can have the option on the other 2.
So you have 3 total.
I have 3 total, and they
Very
can all
cool.
get gone. So this one's the dual date. And where are you on that quickly?
Open up at 10 or 1,000. Start the countdown. What? No. Can't see it from here.
Oh. She did say, hang on to have you got anything else for Danielle over there, mate?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll have it back because she wants us to hang on to it for a couple of days. So I'll probably post them around Friday.
Oh, Spain's on lockdown for coronavirus now, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They got, they had a few people died, jumped overnight. It's gone up to like 300 or 400 now.
Oh, wow.
In Spain.
Yeah, once they start the massive testing, those numbers will go up.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing down the other.
It's going to look bad for the next couple of weeks, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's everybody just getting counted.
You were saying earlier, you've actually got people going out on the streets in shop doorways, giving people swabs and all of that.
In the big cities, in some of the big cities, you can do drive-throughs. They're set up in parking lots. We don't have testing here. You can't get tested here.
No.
I think you can go to Phoenix and get tested, but you got to set up appointments and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So,
Mind you, see, I mean, you pretty much invented the drive-through, didn't you, you Americans? I remember 30 years ago, now this is a long time, 30 years ago when I was there doing that trip, going all over America, you had drive-through banks then.
I was in high school in the 90s. That's when you did it. You make it sound like you did it in the 30s.
It was 30 years.
That was the late 90s or the early 90s.
Yeah.
I was in high school. Of course we had drive-throughs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have drive-through banks now in 2020, let alone 30 years ago.
You don't?
No.
I remember as a kid, like being 4 or 5 years old, and Seattle First Bank in Washington Bank had a drive-through with a little round container that you sat in the thing, and then it vacuumed it into the bank.
Pushed up on a vacuum.
And that was when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was mental when I came over and saw that, and it looks like, for those of you that are English and never been over there, it looks like a huge. When I went, the one I went into, it looked like a huge petrol station, and instead of having pumps, where the pumps were, they were about the same size as these machines, and they're about the same size as a petrol pump. And you put your thing in a container, put it in, and a woman would be over there, and whoosh, up it would go for the vacuum. Drive-through banks they've had for 30 odd years, 40 years. We haven't over here. Still ain't got any.
You can, pretty much everything's a drive-through somewhere in the United States. You can drive through and get married. You can drive through and buy cigarettes and beer. You can drive through and buy everything.
Yeah.
People just don't want to get out of their cars.
All
right, I'm gonna play an ad real quick.
You can on a
Sorry, Lorna won't go till I play an ad.
You can drive through McDonald's, you can drive through Kentucky, and you can drive through another burger chain that I've forgotten the name of, but that's it.
Oh, there?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know any. Do you know anything else that we have drive through in this country? Starbucks. You can do a drive-through Starbucks now. That's recent.
That's recent. Okay.
That's recent for us. That is.
I didn't know until about a year ago you could walk inside a Starbucks. I'm joking.
Can anybody else that lives in the UK think of anything that you can actually buy on drive-through? I mean, he's had it for years.
So I will make one thing. I have been to the very first Starbucks, and the second Starbucks. They're 2 blocks from each other in Seattle, and neither one of them has a drive-through. So in Pike Street Market in Seattle, where the first Starbucks is, the original Starbucks, which is still open, of course, no drive-through. I think the building it's in is like 200 years old.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the block.
We don't have drive-through anything over here. It's very few drive-throughs that we have, and our drive-throughs are so small. Your American cars, half of them, would not get round our drive-throughs.
Yeah, some American cars are pretty large.
Yeah, they wouldn't get through our drive-throughs.
The SUVs. Okay, we got 11, 1,200. What did I bid 10? Yeah. No, yeah. Pretty much anything you want. But
we on that.
I'm trying to think here. I think in the area I live in, banks and fast food.
You just lost your volume again.
No, I didn't. Really?
Yeah, it just went. Literally halfway through a sentence, it went. Are we finished on that? Are we up to where we need to be on that? Who's big what? I can't think now.
All right. We have nannies to at 1,200 is the last one I see. No,
it's a copy, Ailey. It's just I've got 3 of them there. It just so you know, really, it's only for information purposes. It's not. I wouldn't even put one of these in your collection. It's literally so you know what not to get, or you know what not to pay for.
I believe Nanny jumped in there at the last minute, the last second. All right.
So who got that, Nanny Sue?
No, actually, she didn't get it in time. Andy got in there. Yep.
Andy Walton.
Yeah. We got to go by Lorna's screen, unfortunately. Well done, Andy.
There's 3 of them, Andy. How many do you want? 1, 2, or 3? 1,300 each.
But hold on, Nanny.
And then I'll ask Nanny afterwards.
Yep.
So Andy gets a choice of how many he wants.
Andy said 1 dual date.
1, and that was how many? 1,300. Okay, Nanny Sue, I presume you want one.
1,300 for Andy. And then Nanny Sue. Unfortunately, Andy, it's already sold. Nanny Sue, we have 2 more available. Would you like one? Or
Is that a yes for you, Nanny? Do you want one? Nanny.
she would like one.
Yeah. And then who was behind Nanny?
Let me go look. Andy, Nanny, Andy. I think it was me. I think I don't see anybody else's bid on them.
Okay. Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll take it. Sure.
Now you can do your giveaways. Oh, you've done it.
We're done. We're done. I don't know. You want to do one more auction?
We're done. Put that in there. Now I wanted to get rid of those. And Andy's. Suzanne's.
So tomorrow I either have quarters or 20s to go through.
Oh, you're gonna have some of those to go through tomorrow.
I should have quarters tomorrow. I'll know in a couple hours, but we should have them.
Okay, cool.
And then I should have another box of halves by the end of the week. So I'll be doing another box of halves probably Saturday.
All right, then. Cool.
So that'd be fun.
Cool. That's it then. We're all done. That's another show done with. Thanks very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks to everybody. And
It's Monday.
yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye. Find the right button.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.